I am second generation Nigerian American. Education is everything in my family. It is literally all that matters. Growing up, I was diagnosed with ADHD, couldn't sit still in class, or if I wasn't sitting still, I was falling asleep. You can imagine most of high school, I felt like a failure. The only thing I was pretty much clinging on to was track and field at the time, and I had real big dreams of going really far with it. Like, I for sure thought I was going to the Olympics. But with that belief came along the other negative, very powerful voice in my head that I gave power to at the time, which was the belief that I probably won't make it. Also had the belief that I wasn't meant to lead or be a team captain or anything of that sort. That pattern followed me and echoed throughout different situations in my life. And I'm sure like anybody else, you have these negative thoughts in your head, but I gave too much power to them to where now that belief became my reality. I ended up into community college. Definitely was super degenerate, smoking, drinking, and before anything became clear, like most people, they find a business model, they find something to where now they made money online and then they drop out. No, I just dropped out. Mind you, I have Nigerian family. It's a big no. So after a year of working normal jobs and sitting with myself, doing a lot of introspection, I realized that naturally I thought very business forward, very creative. I realized that I also like to do what I want to do. I was always labeled as the rebellious child growing up, and I have to own it. Like, I like to do what I want to do. And I realized I just think like an entrepreneur. What entrepreneur doesn't do what they want to do? After really having this time to myself, working these normal jobs and really thinking for myself, I turned to things like being super into fitness. And I even started my own like fitness YouTube and started my first online fitness coaching business, which I eventually ran into the ground by overcomplicating it because those beliefs that I had harbored before of not thinking that I was a good leader or not meant for success echoed on into this first venture. And instead of looking at my failure as a lesson, I took it as an immediate loss because I got burnt out only after less than 6 months, really. After that failure, which I eventually took as a lesson, I already knew I was really good at sales. I eventually found a mentor and then found my way into a business model, which is growth operations. It's such a niche business model. I don't know anybody who really knows it unless you're in the space. Because I was already good at sales, because I understood marketing, and I love to do these things, I had already been super good at working with other big creators and selling their course for them. Oh, it sounds so cringy. I was already good at working with big creators. Like, yeah, but it's the truth. I understood everything, the whole machine, from content, marketing, the back end systems, sales, and now I wake up looking forward to working. I never really thought that I would ever be excited to like wake up and, you know, unless you were getting like new shoes as a kid or a new phone the next day or something, that was the anticipation you look forward to. Now I anticipate working every single day because I actually genuinely love to do what I do. And it was all because I didn't quit, I didn't give up, I didn't look at myself as a failure, but I took the losses as lessons. Anybody who is watching this now and you take your failure as losses, then you lost, you quit. But if you take your failure as lessons, there's no way you can't win. Stay in the pocket of success, keep going, don't quit, we're on the way there. I'll see you at the top.